little bit out of my element here. Isn't something I normally do. Don't know that I am going to do it again. Um, I'm sure that this is one of those things that people are going to feel some type of way about. And I'm sure my name may be slandered. I'm almost looking forward to the comments that I'm going to get on this video, um, calling me everything under the sun, racist, Nazi supporter, bigot, whatever new buzzword there is out there. Um, I'm not using this moment to get into Charlie Kirk's political ideologies and his opinions and what he supports. Um, that's not what this is about. Um, while there are things that I agree with that he said, and there are things that I disagree with as well. Um, I felt compelled to um, use my voice and use my time to speak about the reactions to his assassination. Um, and if you are someone that is not mourning Charlie Kirk, and if you're someone that is silent, but you're also not celebrating it, uh, this isn't about you. This is about the people that are and have been celebrating um, a public assassination, murder, in front of thousands of people in broad daylight. Um, and there's a lot of cliche things I could say. Murder is murder. Um, you know, no matter what someone says, someone should not be assassinated, killed in that type of manner. It isn't something that we should be celebrating. I say we, but I don't fit into that. It doesn't matter which side you lean on. It doesn't matter if you agree or disagree with everything that he says or he has said. I think that people really need to think about where their humanity lies and how human you are. I, for one, cannot stop thinking about his kids. And while you are celebrating his death and you are sharing memes and you're making fun of him, there is a 1-year-old boy that knows almost nothing about the world. And I know that because I have a 1-year-old boy. And I think about if I was out with some friends or I was at a show and I said an opinion on absolutely anything, and a passerby overheard that and they disagreed with it and they gunned me down for it. And I didn't come home to my 1-year-old son. And I didn't come home to my almost 5-year-old daughter, only 2 years older than Charlie Kirk's. It's allegedly his family was there. I saw another report that when the gunshot went off, it scared his daughter, and his daughter ran towards him. That's what people are celebrating. Whether you agreed or disagreed with what he believed in, which, mind you, one of those things was marriage and family, and kids are above all, and they are the greatest thing in life, and they absolutely are. I hope that people that are celebrating this are not parents. If you are, I hope you think about something happening to you and your kids don't get to see you come home ever again. If you don't, think about your parents. Think about being 3 years old, 1 year old, 5 year old, 10 years old, and what it would mean to you and how it would affect your life if one of your parents was gunned down in public for no reason and they didn't come home again. Because what happened to Charlie Kirk was a shot to the Constitution and the First Amendment. Not something that anyone should be killed for. He debated people on their turf and on their terms. He politely discussed differences so that there wouldn't be violence. He wasn't assassinated because of what he was saying. He was assassinated because young adults were listening. He was murdered because he was effective. Murdered for the crime of discussing opinions and discussing ideas. We have to be able to have conversations with open minds. We have to be respectful. We have to be cordial. We have to be rational. I hope that this is a wake-up call for things like that. And I've had many respectful and great conversations privately over the last few days. And I've had the opposite. And if you're seeing this video, you can also see my posts over the last couple days. And you can see the things that people have called me. That I support Nazis. Insinuating that I'm racist and that I'm a hypocrite. Because I haven't posted about Melissa Hortman's assassination. Because they're so much the same. People feel affected by what happened to Charlie Kirk. And I do too. And to the folks that are listening and watching that do not get it, I understand that may sound dramatic, but I know that I'm not alone. So I've spoken to a lot of people privately over the last few days that feel affected. They share that sentiment, but not exactly sure why we feel that way. I've never met Charlie Kirk. I've never seen him in person before. But so many people feel that way. Celebrities, actors, musicians, other political activists on both sides of the political spectrum. So many people feel that way. And it's because grief is not measured by the person. It's not by knowing the person. Grief measures itself in meaning. And whether you like it or not, there were a lot of great and admirable things that Charlie Kirk stood for. Marriage and family and protecting women, protecting your kids, being informed and having healthy discussions. I don't know what's so wrong about that. And if you think that he spread hate, I'm going to bet that you've never watched a full-length video of something Charlie has said. Maybe the most you have done is watched a clip that was edited. Other than that, so much of what I'm seeing are people sharing quotes that are paraphrased, that are edited and cut up and taken out of context and shared around to slander Charlie Kirk's name. And to do that is to slander his children's names. There's a lot of answers that we don't have yet. There's a lot of questions we have, and I think that what happened is I don't remember who posted this, but someone somewhere said that Charlie Kirk being assassinated birthed 1,000 more Charlie Kirks. And I think that's absolutely right. That's accurate. And you are going to see more people that are not afraid to speak their minds. And I hope that those folks are respectful and rational and commit themselves to having healthy dialogue, like Charlie Kirk said. Not reducing themselves to using insults, judgments, prejudice. Speaking the truth. I don't know if I am ever going to make another video like this again. Maybe I'll make 10 more. Maybe I'll make 100. Maybe this will just be the only one. I guess that my point is here is to take a look at the other side of the coin. Put your feelings aside. Put your hypocrisy aside. Do not use your hate in order to justify the things that Charlie Kirk said and has done is also hateful. Do not be that person. Be better. Think about yourself. Think about your children. Think about your wives and your husbands. Think about your parents. Think about your family. Take a break from social media. Get outside and breathe some fresh air. And think about where life is right now and the state of this country. Think about if you were gunned down and people made memes about you and shared them and said horrific things about a tragedy that one day your family would see. I've said this before in one of my posts in the last couple of days. I just can't stop thinking about those kids. I can't stop thinking about my 1-year-old son just being confused and me not coming home one day. I can't stop thinking about my 5-year-old daughter, his 3-year-old daughter, that understand a little bit more of life and understanding that their father is not coming home. To slander Charlie Kirk's name is to slander his children's and his wife. Be kind. Be respectful. Stay healthy. Thanks for listening.